Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The basketball world is buzzing with shockwaves today as the news of Joe MAZZULLA being dismissed from his role as head coach of the Boston Celtics spreads like wildfire across social media, sports talk shows, and locker rooms alike. Fans, analysts, and even casual followers of the NBA are scrambling to process what this could mean for one of the league's most historic franchises. MAZZULLA, who had been navigating the challenging waters of leading a team with championship expectations, now finds himself at the center of speculation, as insiders hint at deeper organizational disagreements, performance pressures, and perhaps even personal conflicts behind closed doors. The Celtics, known for their storied past and high expectations, rarely make coaching changes lightly, and the timing of this decision, coming amid what many expected to be a stable phase in the season, raises questions about internal dynamics, locker room morale, and the pressure cooker environment of coaching at the highest level. Rumors are swirling that front office executives were increasingly concerned about the team's strategic direction and whether MAZZULLA's vision aligned with the Celtics' long-term goals, making this more than just a reaction to wins and losses on the court. Adding fuel to the fire, sources familiar with the situation suggest that MAZZULLA's relationship with key players might have also contributed to the decision, hinting at tension points that may have existed behind the scenes for weeks, if not months. It's unclear whether specific incidents triggered the move or if it was a culmination of subtle disagreements over rotations, player development, and tactical choices during critical stretches of the season. Analysts are speculating about what this means for the Celtics' immediate future, particularly regarding who could step into the head coaching role. Names are already circulating, and social media platforms are inundated with fan reactions, ranging from disbelief and disappointment to optimism and speculation about potential high-profile replacements. The ripple effect of this announcement could also influence trade talks, player morale, and the team's performance in upcoming games as uncertainty creeps into what had been a carefully constructed team environment. Some insiders suggest that the decision, though sudden, may have been planned for weeks, with management weighing the pros and cons of making a mid-season coaching change in a bid to recalibrate the team's trajectory toward championship contention. Observers note that the timing of MAZZULLA's departure is particularly striking given the Celtics' recent performance trends and playoff positioning. While the team has shown flashes of brilliance on both ends of the court, inconsistencies and unexpected losses may have amplified scrutiny on the coaching staff, creating a climate in which a dramatic shakeup seemed inevitable. Fans and pundits alike are dissecting the Celtics' recent games, replaying moments where critical strategic decisions may have tipped the balance, trying to pinpoint exactly where MAZZULLA's influence may have fallen short. Social media platforms are filled with passionate debates, hot takes, and video analyses, as enthusiasts weigh in on what might have been preventable and what may have been unavoidable given the roster's dynamics. Even former players and analysts are chiming in, providing their perspectives on whether this is a case of a coach being unfairly blamed for circumstances beyond his control or a necessary move by management to redirect the team's competitive path. As this story unfolds, the Celtics front office will likely be under as much scrutiny as the coaching staff, with insiders paying close attention to internal communications, public statements, and potential leaks that could clarify the motivations behind this high-profile decision. Speculation around MAZZULLA's next steps is already underway, with industry watchers pondering whether he'll be snapped up by another franchise, return to an assistant role, or perhaps take time off to reassess his career trajectory. Coaches with his profile are often highly sought after, particularly those who have demonstrated an ability to lead a team in high-pressure environments, and it wouldn't be surprising if multiple offers or opportunities emerge quickly. Meanwhile, Boston fans are left grappling with mixed emotions. Loyalty to the coach who guided them through previous campaigns, frustration at recent performance outcomes, and anticipation about who could take the helm and bring renewed energy to a team with championship aspirations. The interplay of these elements creates a tense, almost cinematic scenario, as the Celtics navigate the immediate aftermath of MAZZULLA's departure. Behind the scenes, the organization will be balancing strategic planning, player relations, and public messaging, all while trying to maintain focus on the ongoing season. In essence, the ripple effects of this coaching change are poised to impact not only Boston, but the wider NBA ecosystem, as teams, analysts, and fans watch closely to see how this high-stakes move will play out in the coming weeks. Adding another layer of intrigue, insiders hint at possible philosophical clashes between MAZZULLA and the Celtics management, particularly in terms of playing style, development of young talent, and approach to high-pressure games. Some suggest that while MAZZULLA was respected for his work ethic and knowledge of the game, his vision may not have fully aligned with the front office's aspirations for how the team should evolve. Speculation is rife about whether certain star players may have influenced the decision, either directly or indirectly, as their feedback and preferences often carry significant weight in the NBA. Media analysts are dissecting past press conferences, interviews, and game decisions for clues, trying to connect dots between publicly visible behavior and internal decision-making processes. Meanwhile, fans are organizing online discussions and polls, attempting to influence or at least voice their opinions about potential successors. The narrative unfolding around the Celtics' coaching change is layered, complex, and dynamic, encompassing tactical considerations, interpersonal dynamics, and organizational strategy, all of which contribute to a rich, ongoing saga that will capture attention for weeks to come. Finally, the broader NBA community is weighing in, considering how MAZZULLA's exit from Boston could set off a chain reaction affecting coaching hires, trade considerations, and even player free agency decisions. Rival teams are certainly observing the situation with keen interest, recognizing both the vulnerability and opportunity it presents within the Eastern Conference. For MAZZULLA himself, this moment represents both a challenge and a potential pivot point in his career, offering opportunities for growth, reinvention, or redemption in a highly competitive league. For Celtics fans, the narrative is equally compelling. The blend of uncertainty, nostalgia, and anticipation creates a dramatic backdrop for the remainder of the season, as they hope for a seamless transition and the restoration of momentum on the court. As rumors continue to swirl, one thing is clear. The story of Joe MAZZULLA and the Boston Celtics is far from over, and the coming weeks will likely reveal just how transformative this moment could be, not just for the team, but for the broader landscape of professional basketball, sparking conversations that will dominate sports media, fan forums, and locker rooms for the foreseeable future. The rumor mill is already in overdrive regarding who might be the next head coach for the Boston Celtics, and speculation ranges from seasoned veterans with championship pedigrees to innovative up-and-comers looking for a breakout opportunity in the league. Names are being whispered in private conversations, leaked in off-the-record reports, and debated endlessly across sports podcasts and social media threads, creating a frenzy among fans and analysts alike. Some suggest that the Celtics could target a coach with experience managing star-studded rosters, someone capable of handling egos and expectations while implementing a clear, adaptable game plan. Others speculate that the front office might prefer a bold, unconventional choice, an outsider with fresh ideas who could reinvigorate the team and appeal to the younger generation of players. As discussions unfold, insiders emphasize that timing will be crucial. The sooner the organization can secure a replacement, the better they can stabilize team morale, reinforce strategy, and avoid potential disruption to playoff positioning. Meanwhile, debates rage about whether this decision will favor continuity or change, with each option carrying distinct advantages and risks that could shape the Celtics' trajectory for seasons to come. Adding to the intrigue, some sources claim that key players might have informal input in the hiring process, potentially influencing the style and philosophy of the incoming coach. If true, this would underscore the delicate balance the Celtics must strike between management authority and player satisfaction, highlighting the complex ecosystem of modern NBA franchises. Speculation suggests that the front office is weighing multiple factors: the coach's track record in high-pressure situations, ability to develop young talent, adaptability to evolving strategies, and capacity to maintain locker room cohesion during adversity. Analysts are already dissecting these potential candidates, comparing their tactical strengths, leadership qualities, and past interactions with star players. Fans, meanwhile, are creating hypothetical scenarios, analyzing coaching histories, and projecting how each option might impact not only wins and losses, but also team culture, media relations, and fan engagement. This atmosphere of anticipation, fueled by partial leaks, insider hints, and rampant speculation, creates a high-stakes narrative that rivals the intensity of the game itself, drawing attention from casual observers and die-hard followers alike. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Meanwhile, the impact on the Celtics players cannot be underestimated, as coaching transitions often reverberate through team dynamics, chemistry, and individual performance. Rumors suggest that some athletes may have experienced uncertainty regarding their roles, playing time, or development priorities under MAZZULLA, and the arrival of a new coach could shift these parameters dramatically. Observers are considering how different personalities will respond to a change in leadership. Will star players embrace new systems enthusiastically, or will friction emerge if expectations are not aligned? Veteran leadership, rookie integration, and rotation strategies all become part of this intricate puzzle, with potential ripple effects on morale, focus, and cohesion both on and off the court. Analysts are hypothesizing how a mid-season coaching change might affect playoff positioning, game-to-game preparation, and even the team's approach to high-stakes matchups, noting that the psychological component is as critical as the technical. For fans, the drama surrounding this coaching shuffle adds a layer of excitement, worry, and speculation that transforms each game into a narrative thread within a larger story, as every move, substitution, and timeout could now carry amplified significance under the scrutiny of both media and supporters. Some insiders suggest that the Celtics front office might also leverage this transition as an opportunity to reshape long-term strategy, considering potential trades, draft priorities, and player development approaches in tandem with a new coaching hire. This integrated approach highlights the multidimensional nature of professional basketball management, where leadership decisions are entwined with roster construction, financial planning, and organizational culture. Speculation is rampant that the new coach could play a decisive role in shaping not only immediate tactics, but also the developmental trajectory of young talents, influencing skill acquisition, playing style adaptation, and team identity over multiple seasons. Analysts are dissecting past hiring patterns of the Celtics, drawing parallels to previous transitions and evaluating whether history suggests a conservative, risk-averse choice or a bold, transformative appointment. Fans, meanwhile, are engaging in intense online debates, assessing potential candidates' philosophies, comparing historical success rates, and projecting how leadership style might mesh with the current roster. This swirling mix of rumor, expectation, and strategic calculation forms a narrative that is both unpredictable and deeply compelling, as stakeholders from every corner of the basketball world weigh the implications of this sudden, high-profile coaching change. In addition, media speculation is also focusing on potential ripple effects across the league, as a high-profile vacancy in Boston could trigger a domino effect in coaching movements elsewhere. Rival teams may see opportunities to recruit talent or implement mid-season adjustments in response to perceived vulnerabilities, while agents and executives track the situation for potential leverage in negotiations. Social media and sports forums are overflowing with hypothetical scenarios, drawing connections between candidate availability, player preferences, and broader league strategies. Analysts are dissecting coaching styles, playoff performance histories, and adaptability under pressure, seeking clues about which candidates might align with Boston's immediate goals and long-term vision. Meanwhile, the Celtics management faces the delicate task of balancing transparency with strategic discretion, releasing enough information to maintain public confidence while keeping internal deliberations shielded from competitors. The pressure is immense, as a misstep could affect team performance, player satisfaction, and public perception simultaneously. Fans are glued to every update, watching the clock tick as rumors swirl, interviews emerge, and speculation intensifies, transforming a single organizational decision into a captivating, ongoing story that blends strategy, psychology, and the unpredictable drama of professional sports. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.